This is Kerin Gale, author of Inspired Remnants, Curious Dreams, and I'm going to show you how to make your own silicone molds with 2-part silicone putty. So we do have equal parts here of the putty, and I'm just going to mix these together with protective gloves. And when the color is a consistent color, we know that the putty is fully mixed and ready to use. You can make molds of entire pieces. You can make your own texture plates. Or, as we're doing in this example, we're going to make a mold of a portion of this gorgeous architectural element. I'm wearing the gloves because this particular formula is a little bit more caustic, but it has great advantage in that it takes a longer time to cure, so we can make molds of larger pieces like this. Okay, so we're just about there. A couple more rolls. And this method of rolling in between my palms is a very efficient way to mix this. And I'm also being careful not to introduce any air bubbles, which would perhaps not make the mold usable. Okay, the back of the silicone is very smooth, and I'm going to select an area that I would like to make a mold of. I'm going to start at one end, and I'm going to press down from one side to the other. The reason that I'm doing that is so that I don't trap any air between the mold and the piece. Then I'm just going to firmly press, and now we leave the mold to cure, which will take just a few minutes. It's been a few minutes, so what I'm going to do is just take my thumbnail and press it into the mold to see if it still gives a little bit. And as you can see, I was able to make an impression, so I know the mold is not cured yet. So at this point, we're going to test the mold one more time, and I'm firmly pressing my nail in, and I can see that there's not even a mark at all where my nail was. So now I'm just going to hold on to this architectural element, and I will begin peeling back the mold, and there we have a perfect impression. I'm going to take some clay that I just mixed up a little while ago and just press it down on the mold here. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time to clean up the edges or anything, but this will just show you what a nice, quick way this is to get an impression. And as I said, you can use that architectural element. You can make an entire mold of a piece, as I did with this mold, or just use a little bit of texture as your own little texture plate, like with this mold. If you want to learn more about epoxy clay and get some great inspiring projects using the clay, be sure to check out my book, Inspired Remnants, Curious Dreams, and that will be published by Northlight Books in January 2011. You can find it at your local bookstore, craft stores, or from your favorite online retailer. And you can visit us at mycraftivitystore.com.